I'd like to officially announce that I quit fucking WWE. I am no longer an employee. I refuse to work for racists. I fucking quit. Fuck them. I hate that fucking company and everything they fucking stand for. All they did was ever hold our fucking people back. I do this shit for the culture. I don't need anyone's fucking permission to do what I want to do. Screw Jordan Miles. Don't ever call me by that slave name. Call me ATH and don't forget the super bitch. I quit. Fuck you.
Welcome everyone once again to Wrestling's High Marks, the highest podcast ever. With your hosts, Cheez Man.
This is the Cheez Man.
I need some Kleenex or an NXT Women's title, whichever you got.
Mojo.
Mojo is here.
Listen, this is how a can works.
And yours truly, Whiz.
Let's just call him Whiz.
I'll try not to rape for a few minutes.
Wrestling's High Marks, episode 84. I'm your host, Cheez Man, joined along with
Mojo.
And I am His. That'll make sense later when you listen to the greatest hits.
G Mine. Ooh.
If you're in the Mixler Live, it makes sense right now, and you're probably laughing or uncomfortable. Not sure which one. But hey,
Hey, at least we can say G minor. Oh, now it's more comfortable.
Speaking of power bottoms, we're gonna watch NWA Powerrr, episode 6 this week.
NWA power bottom,
Power bottom.
See,
Heavens to Purgatroyd! Exit stage ass!
The gayness is making its way into the main show at this point.
Gay sex that gets you from heaven to purgatory.
It's leaching into the official podcast.
Big booty butts!
As our good friend Luke Birch would say, it's yeeted its way into the show.
Damn you, Luke. Alright. Oh, fuck.
Hold on, a little more tea before you tell me to quit.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just gonna say.
Yeah.
You hear those ice cubes? Oh, that's nice.
Oh, you even have some ice cube with that iced tea?
Yeah, I'm working on a compilation album.
Speaking of Ice Cube, I got listening to part 2 of NWA's shit on Disgraceland, but dude, I spent like hours listening to that show again yesterday.
Ooh.
Okay, well, anyway.
It's a fucking sweet-ass podcast.
My compilation album, thank you very much, is on hold right now because I haven't heard back from Vanilla Ice yet.
Man, he seems like he would be the easiest one to get a hold of.
You would think,
Man,
but I think you don't have a phone.
You would think you would have to have all sorts of phones doing all that home building and
I'd say you just gotta go
stuff
find some
for that.
rundown houses and shit, and just like poke your head in, like, Vanilla.
You
Excuse me.
fixing this one up?
Excuse me. Has anybody seen Rob Van Winkle? Excuse me.
Hopefully he's not sleeping on the job. Oh, that's Rip, not Rob. Sorry. Was looking for
Read
his
this
uncle.
comment in the tweet from Luke. He's cleverly hid the word LOL inside the word yeet.
Oh,
And by cleverly,
no.
kind of cleverly.
It has
He means still borderline suspension, Luke.
yalol yeet.
Isn't your fucking time just about up? Is it back to prison cell?
Which we all know is just an excuse for not missing shower time.
Right. Yeah, I said we need to do like a cross project, like call it like Get into Prison. And it can be Luke and fucking Doggo Baby doing a show.
Get in the prison.
Talk about how valuable bags of coffee are and shit.
The trans-institutional project.
And I'm sure that boss man wouldn't mind giving them his old theme song, Hard Times.
I also would have went with trans-correctional project.
Well done.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, it looks like the Highmarks will not be making the playoffs in the Fantasy Football League.
How about get into corner of the prison laundry?
No.
Okay. We'll go with the second one, and that's got to be more than enough time to get your NWA Power queued up. Also, there's another 3-minute intro, so
All right. Yeah. Let's get into NWA Power.
yes, sir.
If you only got that shit queued up by now, which there's no fucking excuse for at this point, you better pause us because we're starting this shit in 4:18, 4:19, 4:20.
Fire it up!
These
Newfangled. I
video
love
games.
that word. It's great. These newfangled video games. All right. Looks like Luce has got another. Well, then you should come back in like an hour and a half if you only have that much internet time left.
No shit.
Come back during the fun part.
You may watch an NWA with us, so why hang out for this part?
Right.
Say, fuck it, don't even
This
go back to
tea
your
is
cell.
just
Your
fucking
warden's
spectacular.
fucking missing in action anyway. Warden's on vacation. You get to go now at this point.
We'll never tell. NWA Power rocks.
I meant to send you that fucking meme, Whiz, because like that was the new hotness, and we didn't get on it at all.
I have it.
Yeah, we didn't come up with nothing for it. Now I feel like the time has passed.
Dude, it's been a busy couple weeks, but this next week ought to be okay. I should have some time to do things.
Don't you fucking lie to me. We're already trying to figure out how to get a midweek munchies in there next week.
Well, yeah, but that's just because my schedule for that particular day changed.
I'd offer up Wednesdays, but I can't do Wednesdays anymore because I fucking work.
And that's my practice day anyway.
Stupid jobs.
I'm glad we're covering this on the show.
Cool. Well, we got the fucking 3-minute count in, or, yeah.
Yeah, no shit. So. And that does kind of relate to promoting Midweek Munchies this week, where we'll be making our picks for Survivor Series and probably War Games.
Yes, definitely. Gonna do both. Why not?
And we'll also be making our picks for NWA Power Episode 7. No, we won't be doing that. I'm kidding.
That's it. I don't know what the card is.
All right. Yeah, how do we know?
I was going to say is the
Edge was giving some love to NWA
card
Power this week.
already set for War Games? Or are we still
I don't know.
missing
I guess it's not fully set yet. But I mean, if we record Midweek Munchies on Thursday, then we'll have watched.
Yeah, we'll
NXT
know what's up
possibly.
for sure by then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think there's still an open spot on the one team.
Yeah, we'll get into that later when we do our NXT coverage.
All right, 15 seconds until Power.
Watching live or on demand,
Power.
use hashtag NWA Power. That's right. Go on Twitter right now and say, I'm watching NWA Power live with the Highmarks.
Yeah, hashtag
Highmark.
NWA
Put
Stoner.
NWA over since day one. Yeah. NWA Stoner.
Come on, don't make us look at Robert Gibson.
Well, don't make us kind of look at Robert Gibson. Or make Robert Gibson kind of look at us.
And so it begins.
Sorry, Box. No offense. I know you love him.
Well, I mean, he's a goddamn legend, but you can't, like, deny that he's kind of weird looking.
Token with token.
Yeah, let me jack it up a little bit here.
Into the fire!
I don't want to turn it up too
Holy
loud because
crap.
if it's on the show, they might copyright us. But, you know,
Luke says he's on a timer. He can't go over it.
it's a jam, though.
Fuck your timer, Luke. Into the fire.
You know, Luke would be pretty good on NWA because he can stick to kayfabe like a motherfucker.
Right.
Yeah, this is a jam, man. I mean, it's like a jam as far as music on wrestling shows go. It also kind of reminds me of like junior high school because I'm old. I'm sure Mojo too, though. He's right there with me.
Into the fire.
Right when I turned it down. So that's a nice clear drop there for you, buddy. I'll make sure and use that in the greatest hits if I remember.
So you guys were in middle school and I was in like second grade.
Fuck you, all right? You motherfucker. I don't
What's music?
These damn kids today with the music and the
computer time. You can't do that. I can do my podcast today. I have computer time. I shaved it up.
Yeah, what Adam Sandler said.
We joined along with Stroke Joe.
It's
World.
Captain Insano Joe.
Oh wait, maybe we're not old because here's Rock and Roll Express, Whiz.
On a wrestling show, yeah, how about that shit? That was just released.
I feel like I have 3/4 of their attention right now.
Aw. Cheez man is not a nice person.
I got nothing against Robert Gibson. I just gotta make a joke where I can. Looks like a fucking undercooked egg.
Oh, hey Mojo, just real quick. I actually went and watched John Moxley versus Kenny Omega. And Jesus Christ, that's a nasty match. It's everything everybody said it was.
Oh yeah.
Were you offended?
No, it was just like a
Or
genuine...
did you think that it reminded you of old school?
Are you sensitive?
No.
Was it too much for you?
No, nothing like that.
That's too
I
far.
see what you're
Yeah,
doing
too
there.
far.
Are you asking me if I'm a Twitter person? Because no, I'm not. No, it was a hardcore. It's almost like they didn't really need to do everything they did. They went that extra mile. I actually wish I wouldn't have brought it up now because I actually have to talk about that later. And our news and notes segment that everyone's such a big fan of that I apparently deleted from last week's episode. I had a computer crash last week and I lost a couple things.
Oh,
Yeah.
It sucked. I was pissed. I was like, you son of a bitch. Oh, and
I
then...
felt like there was something missing.
Yeah, and then when I was uploading the video,
Blink
that computer
and
crashed and I had to remake the
run.
video for it too, so I was having quite the day that day.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember you telling me about that.
I was pretty mad.
All right, who we got here? Trevor Murdoch or Caleb Conley? Who's winning this?
That's a fair question.
I'm going with Murdoch.
Oh wait, you
Just
guys watched
because,
it.
I did watch this already. Actually, I even
Yeah.
chatted about it
You
in the
watched it
chat a
too,
little
didn't
bit.
you, Mojo? Yeah, you guys were chatting back and forth about it.
But in my defense,
That's what it looked like.
I watched it Tuesday, and that's almost a whole week ago, and I only kind of vaguely remember it.
Yeah, same here. I'm going, I think I'm right with that.
I didn't take notes. I just wanted to
Let's
have
see.
an idea of what to
I
expect.
guess.
Oh,
Well, to
God,
be
no one
completely
cares.
honest, I would have picked Caleb Conley. So it sounds like I would have been wrong, or I am wrong, whatever.
I
Jesus
can't tell
Christ.
you if I'm right.
Just fucking slammed the shit out of old Caleb there.
Concussion buster.
I'm just going with how he's trying to get a contract or something in the storyline.
I know. But they gave Caleb Conley the big win over the fucking that superstar fucking what was it, Demon Dan or some shit?
Demon Dan.
I think it was or was it Devil Dan or some shit? What the fuck was it? He was just like some skinny dude they pulled out of the crowd from the looks of it. I remember we joked about it. I can't remember who the fuck. What is? I think it was name. Was name. It was something like that.
Jobbin' Dan.
Damn.
Yeah, he's
I'm gonna slam the hell out of you.
he fucking lays them in. He's old school.
Uh-huh. I want to see him do a fucking Canadian Destroyer again. He did that shit back in WWE. I seen him hit the fucking Canadian Destroyer once. I was like, what the fuck?
No shit.
It wasn't his finisher, and I think it got the pin. How about that? Is that fucking crazy or what?
Wow.
Different times. It must have been a hell of a good match that it was in because I actually remember it. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it got the win, so.
And
It must have been like a. Oh, fuck, I don't know.
and the guy who looks like Trevor Murdoch did a fucking Canadian Destroyer.
Right, yeah, that too.
That's the memorable part to me, anyway. I'm like, God damn.
I mean, he was a little lighter than he is now, but not by a whole lot. Maybe like 20, 30 pounds. Maybe not even that much. Who knows? Dude is just a hoss. Like every sense. He's just a hoss.
Although he's a good worker for what he looks like.
Right.
That was cool.
Oh, good night.
He just won by a bulldog. That's some
Yeah.
I remember
NWA shit right
when
there.
Dustin Rhodes used to do that.
A bulldog off the top rope. It looked good, though. I'll give him
Hell
credit.
yeah,
That
dude.
wasn't a regular-ass bulldog.
Actually, everything he did just now looked really good.
Santa Claus is still sitting, though, so clearly he's not impressed. Dick. The Volunteers probably lost. Big surprise. So he's probably pissy about that.
Camille speaks?
Camille speaks?
William
Billy
Corgan.
Corgan. No. No Billy Corgan.
I almost want to go back and
what you're doing, but just stay the fuck off the TV for right now. We don't need you.
I almost want to go back and read the chat because
Into the fire!
I think I've actually reached the point where I'm smoking memories away. This shit don't even sound familiar to me. I'm like, hold on, Billy Corgan was on there? When did that happen? I watched the whole thing. And
Camille speaks?
one-
You guys are lying to me.
like I watched it like 1 hour after it was uploaded, not live, but 1 hour after it was uploaded.
This one.
Oh, there's Santa almost kissing Aaron.
Yeah, I bet that's on your Christmas list.
Stevens. Oh,
Is nothing on that? That's all right. I thought it was kind of funny. You see, because your name's
What?
Aaron. All right, never mind. Ay, these damn kids.
Alright, what the fuck is he wearing this week?
No, I can't.
that,
As you can see, I started to get dressed for this evening's show, and I
Oh, no.
to announce
oh, that's right. This is from a week ago. So I was going like, why is he?
What?
I am no longer part of professional wrestling. What happened here last week was a
I'm no longer part of professional wrestling.
He called it a miscarriage. I hope this is just an angle.
If you're not watching along, let me paint a word picture of his outfit. He's wearing a William Shakespeare Halloween costume top and pink ankle pads, I think, but they're down around, or I mean knee pads, but they're around his ankles right now.
Pink knee pads, yeah.
And
Yeah, so they look like leg warmers.
that's roughly it.
Possibly skin tone trunks.
All right.
Yeah, the flesh trunks.
I hope not.
and I'm going back to California, never to return to this
But yeah, it's exactly what we just described is about it. There's no additional items in the outfit.
great, 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 great
Now, in his defense, he did claim when he first came
sorry, I
out that
hope this
he
is
was
an
in
angle.
the middle
But
of
this
getting
isn't the
dressed.
last with him.
I'm not sure he had trunks on underneath that shit.
So that was his junk just sticking out the bottom there.
It looked like he literally had on a skirt.
Ow, shit, she broke my Newports. Oh, wait, my bad. Cool. She's Trailer Park Girl. Cool.
I gotta get home. I'm making a tuna
Oh.
casserole in the oven.
Right, she kicked her right in the titty. It was probably protected by a flask, but still.
Canadian club in there, you know it.
Oh,
Oh,
crystal meth.
all right. I remember what I typed in the chat during this
Brooklyn
match.
doesn't look anything like Austin.
Something about the white girls having
I was
super
like,
flat asses.
okay, NWA, I see what you're trying to do here. The white girls don't got any ass, and the ethnic ladies have all the booty. I see. We're going with stereotypes again. All right.
They're trying to make up for that racist remark last year in the chat, or last week in the chat, but they're only going to make it worse.
Yep. Constantly going with the stereotypes.
Hashtag white girls got ass too.
I see what you're doing, NWA. Ethnic ladies are beautiful, but all the white girls hang out near a motel when they're not working. I see what's up.
Or when they are working.
Well, that's at the motel. Anyway, we've got a nice
Yeah,
ladies
but I mean,
tag
they're
match
kind of
here.
working near the motel too. Like they can't really take the sign out and twirl it like they would at a fucking like free gold or cash for gold place, but
Shout out Papa Dave in
she's
the
out there
chat.
marketing nonetheless. What's up, Papa Dave?
Dave Sincere of the WNC
down, Crystal
Super
Meth.
Party.
Party.
Super party.
A ringing endorsement from all three high marks.
High marks across the board.
Oh, she's dead.
I am.
Ponderosa. It said Ponderosa. Very nice captions.
It's like on Stranglemania, Ponderosa versus Swedenhouse. The Mushroom Boys or some shit. Back down, bitch, back down.
I need a booster step.
I don't know about your past. This is episode 6.
If you haven't had the time to watch 5 episodes before you came out here and talked, I don't think you're committed to your job there, lady. You could take a lesson from
I wonder if she's actually
Ponderosa here.
translating for her. I wonder if she's actually translating or if this is like script.
Phoenix that is coming back.
Okay, now she's talking English.
anything gay, no starving Bella gets it better. That's what it said.
Those captions out. Somehow I forgot.
That's what the caption said, I
Anything
promise.
gay.
Anything gay.
Anything gay. Welcome to Wrestling's High Marks.
Thank you. I was going to say something very similar to that. It's the question mark guy again.
The American.
The icy mangrove and wind, our truths revealed and revealed even more. Okay, I'm not going to try and keep up with this.
Probably for the best.
I don't know, but he's a badass.
Up next,
I almost like him as much as Joe Cephas.
up next, we're going to find out who the question mark is.
Right.
The answer is another fat guy.
Hopefully they don't leave you with a giant question mark.
Masked fat guy. fat guy in a little mask.
Hey, I remember you from the 80s when you were Mr. Wrestling 2.
He hit him with the boom boom pin.
Which means he took a shit on his chest and the guy didn't want to get up after that. Okay, I'll cut that out, sorry.
Nope, watch along.
Damn it. Alright, I'll bleep it.
Shit on his chest. I'm gonna shit on these walls, Ray.
Wipe it all around.
Bigger fish.
Bigger frish. I got bigger frish to fry.
Yeah, it was just because it fresh to five.
Nick Artis.
Nick Artist.
It's the third day fresh fry.
After the killer whale. And I find you, your ass is mine, okay, friends? Please welcome the brand new NWA. Okay, now it's back to normal.
So, David Marquez
No,
is
you're
pretty
rear
good
for
at this
ear.
job.
Yeah.
He's just cheesy
Fills his
enough to
role
be
well.
authentic. Oh, and I love the pink ties. They're gorgeous. All right. Well, you guys are a lot of fun to talk to today.
Yeah, I know. I'm a blast.
Okay,
Sorry,
fine.
I'm trying to pack another
Yeah.
ball.
That, and you haven't watched
plus, like I
NWA
said, I didn't
yet,
watch-
so yeah, you're actually enjoying the show. I get it.
Yeah. Yeah. Although I don't know why I'm really paying attention because I'm not a fan of Colt Cabana, so I don't really care what he's saying right now.
What's wrong with him? Help me out here, because it seems like we should like him, and it seems like he's pretty good, but I don't like him at all. Why is that? What is it about him that's not
don't know.
working?
Like I said, his gimmick just seems out of place in this company in general. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. I don't know what it is. I
literally don't. Usually I know exactly what I don't like about a person, but this guy, I don't know. He's good, right? I mean, but I don't like him.
He's good.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I can't, just like you said, I can't put my finger, I can't say exactly what it is.
I'm not a big fan of his in-ring work, to be honest. So, I mean, that's something, I guess.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Anyway,
Who's this douche?
why, that's Zack Sabre the
It's Dan
Third.
Parker.
Zack Sabre the Third's not funny? All right.
Nope.
All right.
The question.
Oh, man.
I was just checking.
I'm telling you, close to up there with Joe Cephas, and this is just like his first match.
It wasn't Demon Dan, it was Diamond Dan. We just misheard him before.
Diamond Dan. Okay.
It could have
That's him, though.
been something we saw on the closed caption.
Who is the question mark?
Dude, I love like just the question mark on his head mask. Very 80s looking.
It's the Diddler.
Canadian the Cocky Canak.
What's a Canac?
I have no idea, dude.
Well, either does Jim Cornette. Question mark. I have no idea, D-Man. Trying to find the answer to the question.
That was lame, but this is NWA, so I guess
Oh, he does ninja moves and everything.
I'll allow it.
Not bad. Terry Funk, not bad.
It was just Josephus in a mask.
Hey, nope, this guy was really good, but we all know Josephus is suspended. He wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that, Cheese Man. He wouldn't do that.
He certainly would not, and I will
There's no
not
way he
even
put him
hear talk like that on our show, because we don't do speculation and conjecture on this show. We stick to the facts, buddy.
We can't do conspiracies about a guy who talks about conspiracies?
No.
Nope, no
Josephus,
shapeshift
goddammit.
in here.
All
No
violating
shapeshifters
suspension.
here.
Off limits.
Muting your mic. Fuck you.
Hashtag Kingdom of Josephus.
Speak shifters. Hey, I think that was just an example of what Josephus was talking about. You saw that shape shifting Nick Aldis just did. Nick Aldis is a shapeshifter,
HLA.
Okay, what's...
along with Billy Corgan.
They're all shapeshifters.
What am I watching right now?
You're
Oh,
watching.
it's Thunder Rosa.
You're watching Thunder Rosa training to make her MMA debut.
Oh, so I didn't know. Okay.
Yeah.
So I just seen that. I'm like, okay, who's this chick? I realized Thunder Rosa was a fucking MMA fighter.
Well, she's kind of not yet, but she's getting.
Well, it was
into
her first fight.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't even know that was part of her deal at all. I thought she was just a wrestler.
Well, yeah, me neither until this. This is news to everybody.
Just getting into it. Yeah. Did she get her ass whipped? What happened?
I don't think it's happened yet.
I think it did happen.
Oh, it
I was
did
saying,
happen.
it looked like she was prepping
It
to go out
looked
to the ring.
like. I think it
Oh.
was like
It did happen,
the other person won
and they're doing like
But
a
it went
documentary
to,
thing about it.
scorecard.
Well, good. That's a good thing, though. That's longer than. Well, I was gonna say CM Punk, but never mind.
And
CM Punk.
Hey, he was in the news this week. He's on a TV show or something. Did you hear about that? Anybody hear any? I mean, a couple people talked about it for a minute or two.
No, I didn't hear a thing.
Yeah, yeah. He's on some
Wait,
new
he did,
TV
like,
show
the
on
Today
Fox.
Show or something?
I don't know.
The Orville?
I don't know, dude. It's on Fox. I forget what it was called.
Anal with AJ.
Upstaged or something like that.
Upstaged. Backstage?
That's it. That's the one.
well, it does have Paige on it, so
And Samoa Joe.
Can we get some Kleenex?
Or an
Yeah, I
NXT
heard Samoa Joe
title.
was actually really good on it this week. Which have you got handy? Nope. He's trying to talk at me. I'm a dummy. Not listening.
yeah.
Said, yeah, and that was it. I was expecting more to follow, but he just left it at that.
Oh, I remember this. This was a really weird spot.
If you got the
This
audio
seems like
on,
a
Cheese
weird
Man,
spot already.
So,
if
Yeah.
you, well, you'll hear the crowd going, "What?" Like Steve Austin whatever thing. And it seems like he really
that's
likes
funny.
that they're doing that, and he's trying to get him to keep doing it, kind of. It's the Boar Lord. What else were we calling him in the chat? That was fun.
The Barbarian.
Barbarian, yeah, that was the other. That was Mojo's entry.
Say, hey! Let me talk at you, dummy.
Let me talk at you.
I know a guy.
Well, the captions had, I know a god. Which is pretty funny. Hey, I know a god that could help out. His name's Jesus, and he can save you. Hey, is that Lenny McT? It is. We got Lenny McT in the chat. Shout out, Lenny.
Ding!
As well as Papa Dave, Bobby Anthem, and Luke Birch, and Cheez-O-Matic.
Oh, we lost the constable.
Yes, we did. We've lost the constable.
Must have been so boring.
He had to use the restroom because he was constable-pated.
Oh God. There's
Oh,
a
that's
band
right.
here.
It's William Patrick Corgan. I was like, what the fuck? But actually, this is cool, and if you make fun of him, fuck you. Anyway,
Okay, I'll try not to make fun of him.
he's
That fucking scarf.
he's
Is he
being
for real with
sincere
that?
here, but the clothing and the totally bald head are pretty off-putting. I'll give you that.
Uh-huh.
I'll give you both of those things.
He looks cold. I'm Billy Corgan, and I'm cold.
And it's chilly
You
in
could
here.
just donate $5.
I spent all
I
my
could turn
money
on
on
the
these
heat.
on this goddamn wrestling ring I'm showing you in the video. Do you have any idea how
fans
much
are
a
cold,
wrestling
too.
ring costs? Millions of albums. That's how
We-
much it costs.
We have no money to heat the building. It doesn't have doors.
I can't even.
Fans are cold.
I have to reuse my pumpkins now. I can't even smash them anymore.
I had to change my name to Burning Pumpkins.
The world really is a vampire, man.
I'm Tony Funk from Paducah, Kentucky.
Tony Falk's Wrestling
Tony
Farm. It's a new
Fox.
Tony Falk for you. Here you go, Cheese Man.
Tony Folks. It's different every time.
This was when I wanted to order a
Hello,
heel,
I'm a
remember?
clone.
And his name would be Hi Mark.
Yes. And then we kind of had the discussion back and forth, like, well, it's kind of hard to make him a heel if he's high all the time.
Right.
So he'd be like a baby face.
And I was like, fine, we'll get a baby face then. I don't know about you, but I think those might have been not real phone numbers.
Really?
Yep. 765-4321 did not sound legit to me for some reason.
Damn.
What about the area code? 555?
I got hose.
Okay, well, that's legit.
Oh, god damn it.
Ding!
Ting.
Fries are done.
Ting, work is done. Ting, work is done.
Okay, we have lost Papa Dave. But we do have an
But they
elsewhere.
answered, fuck these motherfuckers.
And we do still have Lenny McTiptouch.
Tip touching. What the hell? Do we not have a fucking main event this week? Or is it short? There's only 12 minutes left.
Here's Nick Aldis, whose name on Twitter is What's All This? It really is.
I believe you.
Oh, I thought you were like, haha, your joke sucked. You just mean his name sucks. Okay, well,
No.
Well,
Yeah,
that I can get on board with that.
You.
It's like, no, I knew it was legit. I was just severely disappointed.
To his credit, though, the man knocked up Mickey James. So.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, that's who Mickey James is married to.
Yeah, he's done well for himself in the business.
Mickey James' oldest.
I'll be damned.
Or I guess that'd be like Larex's.
Damn.
Larry oldest or something. That's why I was saying Mickey James needs to get on NWO and be at his side. NWO, goddamn it, NWA. Fuck Hulk Hogan.
Okay, I like the jacket. I like the tie. What's with the shirt?
I don't know.
No shenanigans.
It looks like the tie exploded on the shirt, kind of.
Will there be any funny business?
Oh, no, he said he's going to make sure things are done the right way.
Damn it.
He's gonna interfere. That heel motherfucker. I thought Camille was gonna speak. Where's she at?
And I say that they are liars.
Well, in their defense, they did have a question mark because it wasn't a guarantee. And I don't mean the question mark because we all know who that is now.
Yep.
It's clearly Terry Funk. And not Joe Cephas.
Terry Funk? Fuck, I thought for
Absolutely not Josephus.
If you think that's who it is, you're stupid. It's Terry Funk. It's
yeah. You think the earth is flat?
No.
You're a flat earther if you think that's Josephus.
Exactly. You're that kind of person. Josephus is suspended, so he's not allowed to wrestle. So how
you
can
like
he
to hang
be
out with
wrestling?
shapeshifters. Exactly.
Hello.
He follows the rules.
Hello.
That, I mean, he won pretty decidedly, too. That's another good indicator that it wasn't Josephus.
Oh. Sick burn by Cheez Man.
Janice, get these belts.
Suck it, Josephus.
Why are you always out of the accounting department over here? That was an attempted callback, sorry.
That's all right. Wrong NWA shirt again, by the way, buddy. He's not good at this.
Huh. They made him edit it a little bit. It's like, NWA, I do not support the police.
NWA, I am not a big fan of law enforcement.
Yeah. I am not fond of law officers.
I can take or leave the police.
Well, at least Homicide's old enough to actually know who that group is.
That's a fair point. I mean, that was new when he bought it.
Exactly.
I just noticed that Homicide's name is Homicide, but Eddie Kingston's wearing a 187 shirt, so I think they may actually have accidentally switched ring gear.
I heard he was getting experimental, so now they're calling him homicide.
Oh.
I'll bite you, motherfucker! My goddamn pit bull.
It's like, oh, not on my wife beating hand.
Come on, Tommy, don't tag out, bitch. I like it. Hit me again.
And this time put some stank on it.
Hit me like I was Camille, bitch. Come on. Mean it.
Bring it on. I want you to make me stay quiet, too. All right.
Let's see you try to shut me up. Do you see what happens? Do you see what happens when you burn the roast?
You should never burn a roast. That shit's irresponsible.
Really is. I mean, especially if you're cooking in a crock pot, it basically does it for you.
And chicks like wonder why we whip that ass all the time, act like it's like some horrible thing. It's like, hello, you burnt a roast in a crock pot for you dumb. What do you think was gonna happen? Do you know how much a roast costs? Like $12.
Right.
Plus carrots and taters.
Carrots and taters.
Exactly. And beef broth. I mean, hello.
Now get down there and work for my beef broth. You like duck sausage? I'll duck down and get you some sausage.
Duck sausage. Hey, my message didn't send. What the shit? Or my chat thing. There it goes.
What the boom boom?
Yeah, that was supposed to be like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes ago. It's a hey, Lenny.
No, she's just like, what? What?
I'm trying to listen to your show. Why are you bothering me? Homicide breaks up the pin there. All right, I need you guys to shut up because I'm trying to talk.
My bad.
No,
Get into
sorry.
the show again.
Oh, yeah. You
Like, oh, yeah. Right, yeah, so it keeps hooking me. This is dangerous. I'll have to make a mental note to not skip NWA in the future.
Yeah, that happened to me,
That's
too.
what
I was like, shit, I don't have any
there's the
comments.
fuck up. Nice. Nice cover, Eddie. I like that. They botched that move and Eddie sold it like he fucked his knee up instead. And I'm pretty sure that was improvised.
That's how you do it. That's a professional wrestler. Protecting the business.
He was on it quick, too. Back to it. Oh, knee. Oh. My knee!
He's like, oh, that's right. I should probably do a little more selling.
I can't understand what the fuck they're saying.
They're just saying NWA.
Oh, the
Oh, okay. It doesn't flow very well. Oh, he's out of the rumble.
Champion. Well, he took that big swing, but Homicide pulled that top rope down. Now Homicide.
Tom Lannister has lost the right to Camille's vagina. Oh, homicide has been eliminated. Homicide has lost the right to Camille's vagina.
We're now down to just 2 men who are competing for the rights to Camille's vagina.
Oh, it's not looking good for Eddie Kingston.
Eddie Kingston probably
The vagina's just slipping away.
Yeah, he's not gonna get any of that sweet punani after that one. Oh,
Yeah, he lost.
No hoo-hoo for
The
Kingston.
vagina slipped right through his fingers.
You get no very quiet sex, sir.
Oh, there she is. We ran into the fire. No, she's pissy.
The
Why
fuck
she
did her
pissy?
mouth just move like a word happened out of it?
Yeah. Whoa.
James Storm, I don't think you need to be all jumping between a man and his lady.
Yeah, I think y'all need to shut up and get the camera back on Camille. Where'd she go? Oh, shit. Shit just got racist.
Shit just got racist.
Oh shit.
William Patrick Corgan.
William Patrick Corgan. That's his new name, apparently. How about that shit?
I like the way that went out.
Yeah.
They hit the music, but kept the video rolling for a few.
The tape machines are rolling. All right, well.
We're out of dimes. Smoked them all.
We're out of money for film.
We're out of time. This roast just isn't going to taste right.
Is it time for an AE double dose?
Well, it's only a single dose
AE
this
single
week
dose.
because there was no dark for some reason.
Oh,
because
yeah,
I
that's
think,
right.
Probably because of the pay-per-view or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that
They
they
had
saved
no dark matches
everything
left.
for. Yeah,
Got it.
Yeah, they
for the
probably
go home
recorded,
show.
they probably recorded Dark the same night as Dynamite. It's just they won't fucking put it up until they can't put it up till next week, obviously.
Dynamite.
AEW.
That's what that was. You were checking your samples.
Indeed.
All right.
All right. So, what happened on AEW Dynamite?
Some butt play. Just a guess.
Well,
How'd you not do the sample again? That would have been the perfect time to do it.
well, they had a video where they were showing Kenny Omega showing up to the building and everything, and the doctor telling him that he wasn't cleared to wrestle, and he asked about Moxley, and they had to break the news to Kenny that not only is Moxley cleared, but he's going to be wrestling tonight.
Son of a bitch.
Fuck your shit.
Man, are you sure you didn't see this, Whiz? That's sort of like what you could read Kenny's lips.
Of course.
Son of a bitch. So,
Like that scene on Wayne's World. Son of a bitch.
I thought I killed him.
so we get I don't even know if you want to call it a match. John Moxley defeats Michael Nakasawa after hitting the paradigm shift. Dirty deeds. A video.
Yeah, Nakasawa out.
Wow.
With the quickness, I swear this match was less than 2 minutes.
Cool.
He got a Nakasachi.
But I think it was so
It was
that
a
Mox.
Squashazawa.
Oh. Moxley cuts a promo afterwards that's very Aleister Black-like. With the somebody fight me.
Who wants to pick a fight
A fight.
with me?
Knock on my door. My back door.
Wow.
I promise to scorch the earth of AEW. Moxley challenges the entire locker room to fight him. before leaving the ring.
One at a
Next
time, of
up.
course.
At home on the couch watching, Renee said, "Oh my." Ooh.
Oh no, that was when she was watching the pay-per-view.
Oh, you saw that, did you?
Yeah.
That's in my news and notes. Okay, well then, if you want to talk about it now.
All right, yeah.
Renee Young was basically live tweeting during the Jon Moxley Kenny Omega match, and highlights include, "What the fuck?" "No, seriously, what the fuck?" and "Hi, yes, hello, I hate this." Okay.
Yeah, she was watching her husband get destroyed.
Yep. It seemed pretty
he
genuine.
ended up coming out on the top, obviously.
Well, you
Well, it
know
is
how much
Kenny
Omega
Omega.
likes that. All right, I'm just going to cut all that out.
Oh, we both were at the
you
same
won't.
spot. Next match was Dark Order, of course, defeating
AEW
Jurassic
Power
Pet
Bottom.
Zoo.
Sorry, had to say it. Had to say it.
Kenny Omega.
Oh!
The Jurassic Petting Zoo gets defeated by Dark Order
Sorry, dude.
after hitting Marco Stunt with the finisher called the Fatality. Finish him!
Yeah, that's what that reminds me of. Mortal Kombat. Fatality.
After the match, Uno offered Stunt the opportunity to join the Order. Jungle Boy stopped him from accepting, and the Creepers, of course, beat up Jurassic Petting Farm.
They kicked his ass, man.
But this was a surprise because I didn't think nobody thought he was going to be back this soon. But Luchasaurus comes out for the save and just totally kicks every single member of the Dark Order's ass.
Wow, yeah, he's back way ahead of when he was supposed to be.
Like months.
Next match is Darby Allin defeating Peter Avalon and Shawn Spears.
Really, both of them?
Yep, triple threat match.
Two
which
kicks
is
at the same time, man.
He hits the coffin drop on Avalon, but Spears was chased off early in this match with Joey Janela coming out, and the two brawled off into the crowd. But since it's a triple threat match, there's no disqualifications,
Uh-huh.
so they get to slide on this one.
Sure.
This was not the referee's fault this time. Unlike something I didn't mention last week's there was a match with Pac, and Pac was pinning Trent Beretta after a black arrow, and Beretta never moved, and the referee stopped at a 2 count.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that.
So, nope, this time, referee's all good.
Okay.
You fucking idiot.
It's fucking embarrassing.
Yeah.
So after the match, Allen answers the challenge from Moxley earlier. And it's basically like, I do have the balls. I do want to fight.
I'm gonna die.
I got testicles.
Remove them for me.
So the women don't get outshined by a squash match. They have Nyla Rose defeat some girl named Danny Jordan after a sit-down powerbomb.
Righto.
And that might have been
Down,
even
Danny.
less than 2 minutes as well.
It was in a very timely manner.
And then Allie's cutting a ringside promo with Shavani. And the lights cut out before Brandy Rhodes and Awesome Kong walk out and basically do what they did last week. beat up Allie and then take a chunk of her hair.
Bitch gonna run out of hair.
It's old school.
Oh, let's see. So next is the Jericho spot. Jericho is all talking about his victory over Cody, that millennial son of a bitch. And then, after talking some trash, we hear Cody's music coming on. But who is it? That's not Cody. That's a motherfucker MJF.
That heel motherfucker.
So, MJF comes out, and he's like, Cody's the real villain here, and Cody only cares about Cody, and not a single damn one of you. You can't keep me under your blonde-haired thumb anymore, Cody, because MJF is better than you, Cody, and you know it.
Cody.
John.
So MJF, after all that, MJF and Chris Jericho start doing this skit where Chris is like, so I hear you want to join the Inner Circle. And MJF is answering, so Chris, do you want me to join the Inner Circle? Well, I hear you want to join their Inner Circle. So Chris, I hear you like me in the Inner Circle.
He'd like him in a circle.
It's a who's on first gimmick.
And then finally they're like, okay, on the count of 3, say who's the biggest douchebag in all of wrestling. 1, 2, Cody Rhodes. And then that was
Yep.
Yep, it was sort of like that. Like, then they like went over and hugged each other and then walked out of the ring. And that was the end of the.
Good times.
Kevin Owens is going to be heartbroken.
Right.
That's his best friend.
Well, he ruined that by destroying that wonderful festival of friendship.
I agree with that. He did. It's all his
What
fault.
am I on the list?
I blame Owens for
Oh,
everything.
this was probably easily the best match of the night. It was the rubber match between, or wait, I think Pac did get a win against Paige at some point in time. So I do think this is the third match between the two.
I thought you meant they had to wear rubbers.
Oh,
Thank God.
Definitely wasn't the page I read.
Well played.
I don't know if wearing rubber is cowboy stuff.
She prefers leather, like the title belt.
And stood.
Oh, I'm talking about the Hangman.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay. Hangman Page.
Oh, my bad.
Not Bangman Page. That's a different channel.
Even though it was hard-hitting stuff from start to finish.
Oh. Yeah, he took a pounding, did he?
Both men got in some big offense. But finally, Bastard Pac put Page down. I mean, Hangman Page. Stomping his head multiple times and leaving him defenseless. And we're not talking about Page here. We're talking about Pac
Page here.
hitting Page's head multiple times.
I'm
And
sure she deserved it.
Basically,
Move down from the headboard, for fuck's sake.
basically, Hangman Page was out of it. He never moved after the headshots and everything. The referee was trying to stop Pac from doing
He's
more.
already dead.
Yeah, basically. And he wouldn't stop. And then he went up and did the Black Arrow. Doesn't go for the pin. Puts him in the brutalizer, and the referee automatically is like, well, he was already out in the first place, so.
Fuck him.
And so after that match, cameras cut backstage where the Young Bucks are brawling with Santana and Ortiz. During all this commotion, somehow Santana's diving off a forklift as the four men brawled with every available weapon before making their way out to the set. At one point, a bathroom door in the back was busted open just to reveal. I'm sure one of you may have seen the meme, but they bust open the door and there's just Orange Cassidy hanging out by a toilet.
Just hanging out by a toilet. That's not gay.
And so,
just waiting for his grinder to hook up.
What? I'm waiting for somebody.
So Ortiz just like slowly backs up and shuts the door slowly. It's like, I don't want any of that. I don't want to know what's going on in there.
I think Cheese Man was
We're
right.
just going to shut that.
He's waiting on his grinder hookup. It's the only plausible explanation.
Right.
Eventually, Santana and Ortiz get the upper hand, bashing Nick Jackson's knee with the sock full of baseballs, and putting Matt Jackson through the stage with a power bomb, like Rock and Roll Express style.
They killed him.
Private Party, of all people, eventually run out to help make the save. Sort of just like the Bucks, like after the damage was done. So that sets up for Private Party against Santana and Ortiz next week.
Ah.
Oh.
You can come out here 5 minutes earlier?
You could have saved me from going through the stage. Didn't you watch the other week? You knew what was going to happen.
He threw me through the... A fucking shark ate me.
They ate me. A fucking shark ate me.
And so the main event is for the AEW Tag Team Championship.
Oh, yeah.
SCU facing Chris Jericho and Whiz's boy toy, Sammy, the Spanish God, Guevara.
Did he have any body hair?
Nope, only on his head.
That's what we like to hear, baby.
That's what you like to hear.
And it was all oiled up for Whiz. All the expected stuff, including Jake Hager interfering from ringside.
Nice. That's
Eventually,
what he's there for.
things came down to just Jericho and Sky in the ring together. After Jericho hit a code breaker out of nowhere, he was looking to set up to finish when Sky hit a small package, just like the one that he did win the championships for SCU. And not even Jericho can stop the roll-up.
Oh, shit.
It's inescapable.
And Jericho's le champion. He's drinking the fine bubbly.
It's because he didn't use the Judas escape.
After that, an irate Jericho, straight out of WCW, loses it at ringside, throwing every chair that he can get a hand on as the show went off there.
Jericho's still doing Jericho stuff after all these years.
Mm-hmm. Still doing Jericho stuff.
He's doing Jericho stuff. Gotta love it. All right.
Jericho did it. Ever.
Again. All right. That's AEW, folks. AEW.
NXT time.
Join me for a spot of NXT.
Couple spots, actually.
Yeah.
Let's see what. Open up a Finn Balor, right? Coming out and talking about where's his NXT. He wants to know where his spot of NXT is.
I had it clearly
NXT?
marked in the break room, and someone drank my NXT.
Yeah. It was a Lipton NXT.
I wrote my name on it and everything.
My fucking Arizona NX iced tea.
Oh.
Anyway.
Yeah.
He, Oh, wait, no, my bad. I jumped ahead. Angel Garza came out. That's what it was.
Yeah.
I jumped ahead a segment. I hadn't pulled up my notes yet.
That's okay.
Angel Garza was the one that came out to start it off to a very fucking babyface response.
Yeah.
And even interacted with the crowd in a very babyface manner, slapping hands, getting a kiss from the old lady.
He's getting over.
Yeah.
He's a really good wrestler, too. I like him a lot.
Kind of thought he was a heel, but all right.
He should probably be a heel, but not like an evil heel, but like a cocky. I hate to say Rick Martel because that's who everyone compares him to, but he'd be good at that role.
Yeah. But anyway, Leo Rush comes out to a decent reception, but it wasn't as good as Angel Garza's reception, unfortunately for him.
Nope.
Like, damn, dude just got the belt. There was got a huge pop for it, and like 4 weeks later, like, fuck him. Like this new guy. The opening sequence I wasn't really a fan of. Like, they just kind of fucking danced back and forth.
Hey, just a quick note. These two dudes look like statues. They're both in perfect shape.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like fucking sculpted from stone. Okay, I just want to point that out.
I just wanted to say about this match too is I think even with that Pac and Hangman Page, I actually for some reason thought this was probably the best match of the night for me, like on both shows.
It was pretty awesome for sure.
This won the Wednesday Night War for you.
Well, the match of the night for sure.
If I was gonna say anything, I feel like it went too long, and there was a couple of amazing, what should have been the end of the match moves that got kicked out of, but it was still a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, I was pretty pissed about it, actually, about all the fucking moves that should have ended the match that didn't.
Yeah, how did it not end after the moonsault power slam? How amazing was that?
Yeah. That's a fucking,
And then a kick out. And then he kicked, and Rush kicked out, and then Rush then after that kicked out of his finisher.
Yeah, fucking, there was like a couple of good spots in this match. Like, there was a spot when this one
What
was
about that standing,
top.
standing Spanish fly followed by the spinning heel kick into a springboard cutter?
Yeah.
That was that Spanish fly is called the rush hour now. I know what to call it if it happens in the middle of like them like in running toward each other. Like I didn't know what to call it before.
Garza went in the crowd and ripped his pants off.
He did, right in that lady's face. That was awesome.
That was Leo Rush's wife.
Yeah.
Sure was.
Then there was that spot where Rush dove through the ropes.
Into the wind, you don't pull on Superman's cape, and you don't throw pants at Leo Rush's wife. Mamma mia!
Leo dove through the ropes, and Garza fucking countered it into the power slam. I thought that was pretty sweet.
Yes. A lot of this match was really sweet. It was just...
Evidently, when he did that, that move's called the wing clipper.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Garza's finisher.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which got kicked out of.
The first time Leo went for that springboard stunner, though, Garza about kicked his head into his nuts. He kicked the back of his head so hard, dude, his head snapped down so fucking far. I wish that I got the 1, 2, 3, honestly, but yeah, it was just a kick, obviously. It wasn't going to. But after that, a few minutes later, that's when he hit the moonsault powerbomb off the top rope and still didn't get the fucking win. Like, I don't care if it's not their finisher. when someone hits a move like that that doesn't get used often, ever, it should really be a match ender.
It would have made a lot of sense if that was the end of the match. Nobody would have had an argument. Of course, that would have been a new champion, and we can't have that on a TV show. I get it, but it was just so spectacular that I'm like, no, don't let him kick out of that. And then it was poor agent work to have him after that also kick out of the finisher. Is this guy invincible? Anyway,
Right, yeah.
it was an awesome match, though.
and
I mean,
then-
I'm not saying bad things. It was just a little bit long and a couple too many false finishes.
And
he fucking
then the finisher.
Kicked out.
Like
Like,
a
bitch.
fucking frog splash. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you heard the
The-
tone of us discussing this, it sounds like we didn't enjoy the match. But it was great.
Well,
it was
which
just too
was-
much.
I did, but I didn't just because, yeah. They should have ended the match. That didn't.
Well,
Get some of
even
those.
in the pin, Garza, what we were talking about is Rush does a little bad guy thing where Garza had his foot on the rope, and before the referee could notice it, Leo Rush pushed his foot off and got the 3.
That son of a bitch. That heel motherfucker.
I didn't know the like did anything.
Wow.
Missed it.
Indeed.
But I like that fucking Garza. Well, I mean, I don't like.
But let's keep her going.
We just had gotten through the first match.
Okay. Yep, that's right. Leo Rush retains.
Somehow the fucking when we went back on air, it fucking kicked out of my headphones. So I was like, "Who's monitoring him?" It was me.
God damn it.
Turn your shit down. I can't hear anything.
Oh, that's me.
Okay. I was
so-
talking about how they cut the replay short at the end of that match because Garza got his foot under the rope or whatever, and the ref didn't see it. I'm not so sure it was supposed to be that way because they even cut the replay short. Like before they got to the part where you could see his foot was under the rope, they cut it, and the crowd booed audibly because you could tell they knew they cut it short on purpose.
Right.
So. Anyway, next.
You fucked up. You fucked up.
Right. Next, we
fucking up.
we had Aaliyah versus Xia Li, which I was actually kind of glad I watched because the match wasn't great, but Xia kicked the fuck out of Aaliyah for the 1, 2, 3.
Yes, she did.
Because
was
it most likely broke her fucking nose.
It was a goddamn heel kick
Nose!
right in the face.
Worse than a
Aaliyah,
football to the nose.
the only thing cool about her is how she enters the ring.
Sure.
How she kind of
I can't stand Aaliyah, so
climbs
I
up
didn't
the
mind
ropes
it.
and just does a flip into the ring. It looks cool. Anyway,
Xia, it doesn't help that Zaya's got like fucking cannons for legs, so
I
like,
really
Aaliyah
like
had her
her.
hands up and she still got her fucking nose smashed.
I'm a Xia Li fan. I think she's badass. Every time I see her, I think she's badass. I think of all the Asian girls, she's probably the best one. Which is unfortunate because she's probably, of all of them, the least attractive one, and that matters a lot to get to the main roster kind of thing. No, seriously.
She'd be the most believable as just the badass, though.
But she's a true badass, and she knows how to wrestle. You can tell she knows what's up in the ring. She's really good. I'm a fan.
Okay. Then after that, that's when we had Balor coming out to talk shit about NXT.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Because I was like, well, damn, did he come out twice?
Yep.
How much intro did I skip?
Then Riddle comes out, runs him off. Undisputed comes out to kick Riddle's ass. Keith Lee and Ciampa come out to rescue.
Getting
Keith
ready
Lee
for War
challenges-
Games.
Yep. Keith Lee challenges Adam Cole, but Roddy says Adam Cole deserves a day off. And hats off to Roddy, he challenges Keith Lee in his place.
Indeed.
Good shit.
Yeah,
You know, chicken shit. He let bitch fight me instead.
that's right.
I liked it. It was likable. Holy shit, Roddy did something likable.
It was actually good promo too.
Right.
I
But
did not
unfortunately,
know Roddy was like John Cena strong, like
He's
Like,
fucking strong.
being
Dude.
able to pick up like
it's not just his
300
last name.
plus pounds
The only
up onto his shoulders.
real spot that I made a note of was that Keith Lee clothesline from hell. Because Roddy took the craziest, realest looking bump, dude. It looked like he literally like just was dead. It was awesome. I was like, God damn, that was fucking great.
This match went too long.
I agree.
This is the one that went too long for sure. Because this match mainly consisted of Roderick Strong beating the hell out of Keith Lee, but Keith Lee being too big to stay down and continuously getting up.
Which is cool. That's how you're supposed to book a match with them two guys, but it was too long. I agree.
Yeah.
Does Keith Lee do the jackhammer all the time? I don't remember seeing that.
I don't think so. Like, that wasn't even a jackhammer, was it?
Yeah, or that's what they called it, and it looked.
I know, but it didn't really look
like a
jackhammer.
hurried one. I don't know.
You're right.
Yeah, it was a jackhammer.
It's like a jackhammer, fucking power slam type thing almost.
Yeah.
Duplex, really.
I think it's because he caught him.
Yeah, like as soon as you pick up the 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, he was already in motion. I see.
One motion.
Yeah.
Right.
I get it. I guess it makes
As
sense.
soon as he got the 1, 2, 3, he sat up to like celebrate, and his eyes got all big because he immediately got his ass whipped by Undisputed Era. Until Dominic Dijakovic comes down to destroy Undisputed Era by him fucking self. And then shakes hands with Ciampa and Keith Lee. So I was like, oh, cool. He's going to be the fourth member of the fucking team. I mean, I kind of figured that. You know, it made sense. He'll be the fourth member of War Games. And then later on, they go to say, yeah, Matt Riddle's fucking injured, so he's going to take Matt Riddle's place. Like, well, fuck. Who's the fourth member?
Exactly.
But then they also mentioned that it was announced that Balor is going to face Matt Riddle at the NXT War Games.
Oh, was that what? Really? Okay. Well, what the fuck? Oh, maybe
that was something
maybe they
that
didn't say that
happened.
Balor injured him. Maybe they just said he's going to have a one-on-one match because of it.
Hey, Cheez, was that after the match or during the match that, like, Balor had left, we weren't seeing him, and then out of nowhere, when all this commotion's going on, he comes out and
It was right.
takes out Riddle.
It was right near the end of the match because when that happened, it caused Keith Lee to be distracted, and Roddy tried to take advantage, but it didn't work out, and then he lost like right after that.
Yeah, but Matt Riddle didn't get up from the ass beating that Balor put on him before he left.
No, he did not. He was just laying there.
Like, Dijakovic came out and Balor was gone at that point. Like, he split.
Yeah.
I don't know how serious or what the injury is, but for some reason I feel like the fourth member of that.
Johnny Gargano?
Yes.
No.
Oh, no.
I'm thinking Velveteen Dream.
I think Velveteen Dream's going to be out for longer than that.
Yeah, I think that's a real injury.
Yeah, Johnny.
I'm thinking the other way around. I'm thinking Johnny's got the legit injury, and it's going to be Velveteen Dream that surprises everybody with the
early return.
quick Luchasaurus return.
Okay. A Luchasaurus return, as it came to be known.
Well, after that match, they cut outside to a fucking tragedy. The horse chicks who had appeared to have OD'd. And unfortunately, Candice LeRae must have been out there getting high with them. Because they were just fucking laid out on the sidewalk outside.
But it's okay, folks, because we're going to find their dealer and we're going to bring them to fucking justice.
Yep. After that, we had Bronson Reed versus Isaiah Scott.
Bronson Reed, what was his indie name?
Oh.
I figured Mojo would know. All right, well, anyway, he's really good wrestling fat guy, dude. He's so good. This was a really nice match.
That was from an area that I don't know anything about Australian wrestling.
I thought you just might for whatever reason, but yeah, I love this match. It was a very nice match. I don't.
Okay.
It
His-
wasn't
his
too
name
long.
was
I didn't
something
hate it. I
like-
thought it was great.
Jonah Stone or something like that.
Jonah Rock. You're right. Yeah, Jonah
Yeah.
Rock. Yep. Well, I understand why they wanted him. He's a fat guy. Let's be real. He's a big fat guy, but he wrestles really well. So, man, I like him. I like this match.
It
Like
wasn't
a
bad.
Hawaiian KO.
There wasn't really like any outstanding points of the match. It was a decent match, but like it didn't have like any. I don't know. There was no standout moment of it. Like there wasn't a crazy spot or anything like that, which there doesn't always need to be.
I agree with that, but it was a good wrestling match, I would say.
Yeah.
They put on a good match. It all made sense. It moved well in the ring. It was good stuff.
I watched like the whole fucking match and I turned my back for 10 seconds and fucking Isaiah Scott had won. Like what the fuck?
See, with this match, one thing in the back of my head, I was going, wow. I couldn't help but think about ACH winning that tournament, and then you had these two guys, like
I fucking quit.
Isaiah Swerve Scott and Bronson Reed, who both looked amazing in that tournament and in this match. They could have got that opportunity.
All right,
Yeah.
I don't have any more NXT notes because after that was supposed to be a match that didn't happen.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Pete Dunne versus Killian Dane, but
Yep.
Damian Priest came out, attacked Killian Dane from behind, then all three of them started fighting.
And
Damian
God,
Priest
after
killed
that,
everybody, including the security.
he did kill everybody, dude. He killed everybody.
Yep. After that, we had Io Shirai versus Mia Yim in the ladder match.
Or as I like to call it, the match that wouldn't fucking end.
I know.
How
These
long
girls-
was this match? Jesus Christ, dude. Like an hour and a half of a 2-hour show?
It went too damn long.
Oh my
The-
God.
Oh, and
It
then
was interminable.
like had heard something about earlier before NXT happened, like that Mia Yim got hurt, but evidently not very bad or injured very bad because of she was at NXT.
Yeah, I
She
mean,
was in that match.
she was clearly wrestling, so she's obviously okay. Although maybe not after that spot at the end.
I love that fucking match, though, to be honest. Like, I said it went too long, but the only reason it went too long is because of the ending.
Yeah, I mean, no, it wasn't a bad match. It was lots of like hard hitting violence and all that. It's just, I don't
Like,
know. It could have
They
been.
killed each other for it to only kind of end in some stupid fuckery. Like, Dakota Kai did not need to be down there at all.
That was weird, but I really believe that it just drug on until the cool ending shit happened. I was just like, oh my God.
Shout out to Luke for having to do some uncouth things to get a phone to stay hanging out in the chat with us tonight.
I don't want to know how he smuggled that in.
Oh, someone smuggled it in for him, but he had to work for it.
Oh, got it. Well, I don't know.
He
That could
learned
be
that
fun.
little trick from his sister Lucy.
Oh.
But yeah, there at the end, Mia Yim took like one of the roughest fucking ladder falls from a top I've ever fucking seen.
All the way to the floor, dude, and it was a
Holy
tall
shit.
ladder too. And you heard the impact when she landed. It was gross.
When she smashed through the fucking ladder that was down there and hit the floor. Yeah, it was
all-
bad.
I mean, ouch,
It was
dude.
bad.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, then Io Shirai finally gets up to the top to get the ladder for the briefcase. So that's gonna give Team Baszler the advantage at War Games, but Team Baszler or Shayna Baszler comes out to like kind of celebrate, stand at the top of the ramp, like yeah, good job. And out of nowhere, Bayley comes out and destroys her with the chair, and then takes too long to run away because Bianca Belair like actually catches her, but doesn't do anything because she's not supposed to catch her. It's like Bianca, you should have slowed down. She's white.
Oh, I
She's
didn't
white.
really catch.
She's a hugger, not a runner.
And you're Bianca frickin' Belair, the athlete of NXT.
Yeah, no shit.
So when was Kaylee Ray Like, I heard she came out during that match.
She came out. Dakota Kai powerbombed Io Shirai off the fucking ladder to buy Mia Yim some time. And then that's when the other chick, you just said her name, I can't remember what she
Kaylee Ray,
who actually
is the
Mia Yim
UK
off the ladder.
Women's champ.
Yeah, she beat the hell out of her. Yeah, she knocked fucking Dakota out, and then she pushed Mia off the fucking ladder.
To give Shirai the win.
Yep.
That bitch. That cheating bitch.
You cheat! You're a cheating bitch!
She's 100% that bitch.
You know, it occurs to me that we make a reference to that pretty often, but we've never actually used the audio drop on the show. Maybe we should include that, and then everybody know what the fuck we're talking about, right?
Right. It's from the show 30 Rock, if there's any 30 Rock fans out there.
You're a cheating bitch.
You're a cheating bitch!
This racket is fart.
This racket is a fart.
This racket is a fart!
It is a fart, damn it.
This racket is a fart. You're a cheating bitch.
This racket is a fart, and you cheat! You're a cheating bitch!
You're a cheating bitch.
You're a cheating bitch!
All right, I'll start things off with our Facebook shout-outs. Facebook shout-out number 1. A gentleman by the name of David Cole shared one of our Adam Cole memes, and that might sound familiar to you. It's because he's done it before with the same meme, but he shared it again. So, hey, thanks again, buddy. David Cole, baby.
Thanks, baby.
Hey!
And up next, we got a comment from some guy named David Richardson who invited us to come on his podcast. And I don't know what that's all about. In an unrelated story, the Dirt Sheet Dudes shared episode 83. Okay, I guess no one got the David Richardson. Okay, there we go. It's Boxman. It was Boxman.
Sorry, I muted my mic for a second, sorry.
Oh, okay. And we actually got some. We actually had Facebook shoutouts. So there we go. Did we get anything on the gram, Mojo?
N-O-E. No. E.
Okay. And I guess that takes us over to Cheez Man for our retweets for episode 83 of Wrestling's High Marks.
I like cheese.
We got retweets from Dirt Sheet Dudes.
Hey, I've heard that name before.
Yeah, no shit. Almost recently, it seems.
Yeah.
Wrestling Soup, motherfuckers.
A hot steaming bowl.
Casanova Fagenstein.
Yeah, well, you can't win them all, right?
Papa Dave and the WNC Super Party. And a Mojo G England.
All right. Well.
Oh, I know that guy.
That guy can eat a dick.
Boy, can he. Suck it dry.
All right, so on to the regulators.
I guess yes.
Well, me. Started off as we always do with Stephen Millen.
Stefan Million.
You can find him at letterboxd.com. Or letterboxed, without the second E.
Yeah.
Or, no, sorry, third E.
Ooh, there would be 3. Nice catch.
Yeah. Speaking of E's, check out our boy, It's Your Boy
Bubs!
And I say that because you can find him on Twitter at Burberry Beats with 3's, not E's.
Indeed. You can also look forward to hearing his dulcet tones on the podcast 1 week from today.
Whoa, that was really good.
Yes. We'll be doing the Survivor. I almost said Survivor Series. Yeah, Survivor Series.
Yep.
We'll be doing the Survivor Series live watch along with Burbs, as always. Every pay-per-view.
Always fun times.
Can't fucking wait. Not for the show, but, just to hang out with Burbs.
Yeah, I might not even watch the wrestling.
Big shout out to Dirt Sheet Dudes again.
Yes. Our boy.
Thanks again to Boxman for coming on last week. We enjoyed fucking having you on for sure.
Yeah, he had a lot of fun. Apparently he was hungover, which means we did something right.
All right. And big shout out to Anthony as well.
Yes.
And Boxing will definitely come on for a pay-per-view at some point. We'll have to figure something out because, I mean, we always have Burbs on for the pay-per-view. And we have to get Whiz to be able to use Skype somehow. But one day it will happen. Oh, yeah, and don't forget to check them out on Hollywood Hangouts every other Saturday night.
Indeed. I feel like the Skype thing is going to happen sooner rather than later for me.
Yeah, me too. Don't forget to check out Wrestling Overdose with Shaheen.
Just make sure you're keeping an adrenaline needle on hand.
Yes. Straight to the heart. Where you'll feel the heat. Nuclear heat.
Oh, segue.
Jump down in your pound like nuclear. Get down in your pound like nuclear. Knock down in your pound like nuclear. Get down in your pound like nuclear.
Yes, check out Nuclear Heat. Go to nuclearheatshop.com and buy shit.
They're $10. That's not very expensive to buy a shit.
No, not at all. For $10, you can also get like fucking 10 cans of soup. Wrestling soup.
Yes.
No, for $5 a month, though, you could also just donate to their Patreon and get all kinds of fucking extra soups. There's like side salads and shit too. Check it out, for sure. It's with Anthony Missionary Thomas, Joseph Numbers, and John Draper. Love those dudes.
Creeps! It's like having one of those giant cans of soup and not just a regular one.
Right.
All the soup you can eat.
Right, one of the bulk cans.
Yes.
And after you've had your fill of wrestling soup, you can go hang out at the WNC
with Papa Dave, Johnny Florida, Jink, and of course, Corvallini. I'm waiting to hear if he hates that or if anyone even gives a shit that we're saying it or what the deal is with that.
Nobody knows, probably.
Yeah, it's probably true.
No one knows.
We could say lots of things on this show and nobody would know. We could just skip the shout-out segment altogether. Like, fuck you all except Bobby Anthem and Luke.
You know,
nobody would know.
Corvin Andolini would be a good name.
Yeah, maybe he should just do that.
Corvin Andolini. I'm telling you, that's like catchy Hollywood-style name. All right, moving on. Sorry.
Check out the Don, Tony, and Kevin Castle show.
DTKC.
DT does a show every Wednesday called Wednesday Night Dynamite. Obviously, he covers Wednesday Night Dynamite.
That'd be my
immediately
guess.
Following the show.
That's pretty funny.
Make sure you check out Bobby Anthem and Bobby Blades at the Inhuman Experience.
Oh, they're inhuman.
And also Bobby Anthem's solo show. Let me specify. In Search of My Lost Soul.
Do it.
And if you don't, then you're going to a timeout.
We know Bobby's listening right now, and if you're listening on Mixler, you heard a little bit of Bobby Anthem music earlier.
Mm-hmm.
With your boy
We need
Burbs.
more. Can never get enough of it. But yes, like I said, if you don't listen to fucking In Search of My Lost Soul, you're gonna get punished with a timeout, and you'll have to get in a corner with Yuck Nasty and Dogga Baby.
No, nobody wants that. Jeez.
You don't want to be in the corner with those two.
Out the corner.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you might be okay if you go into it with a couple bags of coffee, but if not, you're in trouble. Check out our Brothers in Smoke, Suplex City Limits.
Do it.
City limits.
Grab your lighter, spark up a bowl of that shit. It's good shit.
Indeed.
And they got burbs. Herbs and burbs. What more could you want?
Our fellow podcasters.
Herbs and burbs. We got to remember that first.
And
Yeah.
Burbs keeps on threatening a new...
He's been teasing a new Bitchin' with Burbs.
Holy shit!
Check out Jason Salamet, the Solid Monster Sounds Off.
Do it. He's awesome.
He's a monster!
Yes. And make sure you check out the Transcontinental Project with Sensible Sam and Luke Birch.
Yes,
whenever they make their triumphant return.
There are plenty of episodes you can listen to on the Mixler show reel. You can also find them on YouTube. And just because the episodes aren't new, if you haven't heard them, they're new to you.
Exactly. And also make sure to get on to Twitter and find Klondike Bill.
Yes.
He's a fun follow. Watch him roast ignorant motherfuckers on Twitter all day.
There's lots of roasting, lots of wrestling chat, hot takes, and memes. Gotta love it.
Yep. Klondike Bill is balls deep. Are you? The next on the list is It's Pathetic. Even though it's not pathetic. With Scott and Rye.
Scott Greer, not queer, unfortunately.
Oh, that's a shame. Next on the list, I threw a special shout out here because I'm not sure if dude's still listening to this, tunes in or not. I haven't heard from him in a minute, but we shout out to Fubar, Jared Miranda. I see him around in a minute.
I haven't heard that name in a minute either.
Yeah. If you're still listening, give us a shout. Say what's up. Come hang out in the chat again sometime.
Yeah, or you can comment on YouTube and we'll mention you on the show.
Yeah, that too. And last but not least, MF Spade.
Motherfucking Spade!
Motherfucker.
That is 6 capital letters is all you need to type to get the finest hip-hop available from his page.
I said the best way I found to listen to him is go on Spotify and to bring up his fucking new album, Blight, and just put it on shuffle. It's the best way. And that is it for this week's shows.
Just a couple of little extra things I figured maybe we should chatter about for a second. The WWE 2K Facebook page got hacked. And the person that hacked it actually had control over it like a couple days or something ridiculous like that. And they changed the profile to the AEW logo picture. They changed the cover picture to a Chris Benoit Hall of Fame picture. And they posted lots of stuff about how like AEW is way better than WWE. And the hacker guy posted his name a few times while talking smack about no one can stop him. So that's good times.
Dumbass.
Yet, still,
Funny,
website
but dumb.
working better than the actual game.
Yeah. Why can't they get someone to hack into it and fix all the glitches?
That's hilarious. Well done, Mojo. Oh, shit. I already mentioned that Punk's coming to a TV show or something that a couple people discussed earlier in the week. So let's get right to my last thing here. WWE is now offering releases to certain wrestlers with AEW no compete clauses. So
that's weak sauce.
That's the next level of Vince McMahon being a petty motherfucker, man.
Yeah, at least it gives them the option to go elsewhere, though.
That's true, but not AEW.
Or I also thought I heard that it was AEW or New Japan.
Really? I didn't hear the New Japan thing. I just heard AEW no compete clause. And I was like, God, that really is. God, Vince McMahon's a bitch. He's just a bitch.
Go to Impact to collect a check. Episode 84 of Wrestling's High Marks is just about cashed. I've been your yes, for sure. I've been your host, Kraft American Cheese Man Singles. Join along with
Mojo need to go to bed.
And I am Whiz. Still got shit to do. Check us out on Facebook. That's facebook.com/thehighmarks. Or you can get us on Twitter It's twitter.com/thehighmarks. And you can even get us on the gram at instagram.com/thehighmarks. Our original home is YouTube, where we always have a video version of the episode. But if you'd like to listen to the audio-only version or download it, you can get it at anchor.fm/thehighmarks, and that's usually there before everything else if you'd like to be first.
You can be first.
Firsties.
That's right. This week we're going to have Vince McMahon in 1998 take us out. So if there's nothing further, gentlemen.
Oh shit,
Fire up
Vince.
that time machine.
Take us out, Vinnie Mac.
I don't think there's any subject matter, by the way, that's off bounds, that's off limits. Because I think that people, need to know there's racism in this world. There are some horrible males who beat up females, why should not subject matter be broached?
Ignorant! Change it!
I'm far from peaking. Far from peaking.
Ignorant! Change it!
Skeet, 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 skeet.
Yeet, 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 yeet.
Ignorant! Change it!
I got you guys in, if you know what I mean.
I'm in.
If you know what I'm saying, I meant that sexually.
Ignorant! Change it!
That is my piece of ass. You need to back up.
Ignorant! Change it!
I'm sorry, everyone. I'm enjoying some fresh brewed iced tea.
Hey, fag.
I also got coffee and water. I'm triple lubricated here.
All right. Well, you're only 1/3 gay.
Thank you.
Congratulations. That was way more than 1/3.
Ignorant! Change it!
Exit stage ass.
Ignorant! Change it!
Wrestling's guy marks. I mark out for guys.
The guy community.
Wrestling's guy parts. Wrestling guy parts. There we go. Just gotta drop the S.
Oh, shit. Well done, sir.
Ignorant! Change it!
Make sure it's not consensual.
Remember, no means yes.
And yes also means yes.
Consensual penis.
Grip my consensual penis.
Sensual penis.
Ignorant! Change it!
I was gonna say we jizz.
Ignorant! Change it!
Say, hey, wait a second. Okay, no, okay, that's a good point.
Ignorant! Change it!
I'm hilt deep.
To the hilt.
And then what appears to be a toilet flushing in the background, what is exactly what should happen there.
Ignorant! Change it!
Wrestling's Guy Parts, episode 84.
I'm your host, Cheez Man.
With Mojo.
And I am G His.